We're outside the Pilgrim Uniting Church in Adelaide, where local activists have been keeping a vigil. We're here to let Minister Dutton know we are watching, and we are appalled by the worsening situation on Manus. We are here to stand in solidarity with the men on Manus and let them know that we've not forgotten them. We call on the PNG government to immediately allow humanitarian assistance in to restore access to food, water, electricity and healthcare. We call on the Australian government to bring the men to safety here in Australia. These are just some of the thousands of messages of support and solidarity we have been receiving.
This is from Marjorie. Hang in there. Just know that there are many, many Australians who are appalled at the way our government is treating all of you. We will never give up.
From Kathy. We are seeing and hearing what is happening despite all attempts to quash communication. In fact, it is getting wider coverage than ever before. Your efforts are not in vain. People are listening, and many of us are feeling ashamed of the actions of our government. I can only give you my words, but please know we are listening, and our government will be held accountable for the way they are treating you. Many stand with you in this darkest of times. Hold your heads high. You are not the criminals here.
And from Diana. Dear Beruz and the other men still left in dire circumstances on Manus, please accept my sincerest apologies on behalf of our government that you have been treated this way. It is important that you know that this is not what all Australians, in fact probably not many, want this. You have been caught up in a political mess, and we hope that it comes to an end soon. Sending you lots of thoughts, prayers and strength at this time. Kindly, Diana, who is a former Afghan refugee.
From Angela. To the Manus refugees and asylum seekers currently being detained on Manus Island by the Australian PNG governments, I offer you my support at what is for you undoubtedly a terrible and frightening time. In the past I have lived and worked in PNG, and although I do love that country, I am very aware of the real dangers that exist there for foreigners. I'm also very aware of the absolute need for the provision of security to foreigners at all times. I therefore wish to tell you that I fully understand your fear of being removed from where you are to a new settlement, which, from what I'm given to understand, fails to provide any significant security. Please stay strong in your resistance to the proposed transfer, and please know that many, many good people in Australia are advocating for you and are ashamed of what our government is doing in our name. Again, please stay strong.
From Rebecca. We're all watching very closely at what's taking place on Manus Island and what is being inflicted on all the brave refugees that are living there. You are all incredible people with strong wills and unbelievable resilience, and our government simply must back down on the inhumane treatment they've given you. I cannot believe it is my government that is doing this, and I'm doing everything in my power to help you all as much as I can. Please know that I do not consider this government to represent me, and there are so many Australians like me who care and who want to see you all safe and free. From Ben, I haven't forgotten you. I know you are there. I want you to be safe, and I want to share my country with you. Bear witness and stay strong.
You are not alone. The world is watching. We will not give up until just and compassionate treatment for refugees is achieved and you are able to begin a free life. It's from Sandra. Heather writes, "Dearest refugees on Manus Island, what words can I possibly say? I am horrified and so disgusted that you are being treated so badly by my government. Many, many Australians also feel this way. I hope with all my heart that you will soon be able to leave that place of misery and degradation as you so rightly and justly should."
From Wendy. Thoughts and prayers are with you all, hoping this shameful stance taken by the Australian government ends soon and you can be brought to safety here. Pam writes, "What can I say? I'm so ashamed and revolted by what the Australian people's representatives are doing to you. Believe me, they are not doing it in my name. I realise that it is an extremely difficult time for you, but please stay as well as you can. There is little I can do to help you, but I am doing all that I can. I've spoken to the staff at several government ministers' offices and have been assured that the minister too is saddened by your plight. Just minutes ago I was assured that one Labor minister is trying to find a solution. Please stay strong and while we try to exert as much pressure on Mr Turnbull and his immigration minister." Beverly writes, "We're thinking of you. You are not forgotten."
Another Kathy writes, "Please know that not all Australians support the inhumane treatment that you have suffered, and many of us are doing what we can to change our government's stance." From Mia, "Australia must do better. It can do better. Our politicians will be judged and found lacking by history."
From Anna, "We are horrified by how you are being treated and are trying to tell our politicians this. Please stay strong. You are not alone or forgotten." From Lynn, "I'm phoning politicians, have been all week. Standing with you. Be careful. I am watching. The world is watching." From Heather, "So sorry for your struggles. So I am shocked this could happen in the lucky country, and I am so sorry for your struggles."
I have a message here from Dorothy. She says, "We have been following events on Manus Island and are very, very worried for you all. We are ashamed and very, very sorry that our government is putting all of you asylum seekers through this stress and worry and depriving you of fresh drinking water, food, safety, and medical care. Please know that we and many other ordinary Australians are standing with you." I also have a message from Karen. Karen says, "We are standing with you, appalled and ashamed of this ghastly government. Know that there are many who share my opinion."
So this message is from Una. "We are watching from far away and trying to influence our government through media. Our good wishes to you." And lastly, a message from Anthea. "Australia must evacuate the men held on Manus Island. There is no safe place anywhere there for the refugees, despite Dutton's lies, which are so easily disproved. There is no security and no medical care beyond nursing basics. We need to bring them here now." So on behalf of Amnesty International, we are sending these messages of hope, and we want you to all know that we are watching and doing our best to bring you all here.